I'm not going to get what I want at the end.
Which is
the right thing.
So
I think no man.
Ako to. Ex unyoko solve ko ay manyana mpe.
Mamela ntwana. Iri kubele situation kaofela.
Yamara, no cap. Let's just forget about that thing for now. This is sweet. It's got to be around a level. No cap. Let's just forget about that thing and just talk shit like we normally do. Like, you know.
Okay, Shapere, but what about if we have a new face in front of the camp?
Excellent.
And they don't carve this brew.
It's been off on set, behind the scenes.
They don't carve this brew.
The first episode, the very first episode, really funny.
So we should give him the platform to introduce himself. And then, Fere, you carve. It's been a minute since we've seen our boy.
Yeah,
not no, but then before Tomana Village and so. So there's a lot that happened in Jack. And so in your life, my boy. So now I just want you to take the initiative to tell us what has been happening with you.
First of all, my faith, na ex. I because introduce a rasa, what.
You don't lie on
that. Then what has happened? The la place on you catch up.
Yeah, I want you to tell me.
So sharp, this episode is about me.
Nah, not
that's the name of the episode. X.
Give it a green.
But then what has been happening, my boy? It's been a minute since I've seen.
So,
what has been happening is loneliness. My faith and take a little lonely. Loneliness is very dangerous. It's very addictive and it's very raw. Yeah.
Speak on it.
What makes you say that?
What happened, my boy?
Nothing happened. Just that you feel like you are. Scala, went to school, I'm told.
Why? Why do you allow that to happen?
In fact, the life was very busy. I wanted to finally, I didn't experience it. So the pressure was getting worse. And then, we're not trying to adjust and everything.
Yeah. So what was your coping mechanism in the whole situation?
To do the right thing.
What's the right thing?
The right thing was doing something that will give me the right results in the end.
What's that?
Okay. Yeah.
Those Catalani riddles.
What's that? Like for example, like I'm a study.
No, I'm saying coping with the loneliness.
Loneliness so far, I'm still going through loneliness.
Why are you allowing that? That's what I'm asking. You're saying it's not a good thing.
It's not addictive. Me, it's the situation.
Was I'm about Khan?
Wait, my boy.
Was I'm about Khan?
No, I feel like I'm good. Yeah. No, man, we can only let's have and everything.
What do you miss the family?
Yeah, I told a family. Like even just going out. I told that thing.
Yeah, don't want to be used to.
But then it seems like you are aware of the situation. You are aware of the problem.
The situation I'm very much aware of it.
But then what are you doing to solve it? Do you want to solve it?
Nothing.
And
I think if I do something to solve the situation, I'm not going to get what I want at the end.
Which is
the right thing.
So
I think no man. Mami, wangithola mara ke ring. Wangithola.
Akutholi. U-X unyoko resolve ko hayi manyana mfethu.
Mamela ntwana, ri kumele situation kaofela me. Ke renga ka nna no.
Sure.
X. Ke a scale. 8 to 5. Ke span se spaya.
Sure.
Sathadi ya nna go ya re nkare ereke. Mara re fitlile jwang to di aqaf. Mara in Saturdays I don't have kuna so you have the open slots and that thing you want it brings loneliness.
So you don't have your me time.
Yeah. And that thing is a loneliness, and loneliness is addictive.
So can't edit ya loneliness.
Yeah. The time I once tried to go out, but then I was like,
what relapse?
Let me go back to what I was doing.
Also,
that thing is wrong.
So you enjoy your own space. You enjoy your own space. That's what I'm saying.
I enjoy it, but then there's over enjoying and overdoing your own space. Of which can not work on loneliness. Enjoying your own space as a loneliness.
No, it's more like you said you tried going out, not going out, literally going out, but then you're trying doing something that you're not used to, the way I understand it. And then you're like, I would love to see back to your own share.
Because of that thing is addictive. Control. I'm not controlling it.
Okay.
You get me?
We dissect.
It's kind of like with me. Every time you guys go out, be like Chindarava, and I'm like, no. Like you see,
I understand.
It's not him. It's that thing.
It's important. Like apart from other things that you are aware of, but it's just me, just being like I'm addicted to staying at home by myself.
Do you think it's a good thing? That's my question.
No,
it's not a good thing.
What are you doing to fight it then?
Well, me and I have somebody who brings me out of my shell, so I think I'm
okay.
No, it helps. Like I wanna.
Long.
I think one of the ways to counteract loneliness is not to be alone.
So now, that's where the trick is. One told. Console.
Hey, future billionaire.
Now that's where the trick is. If I try I'm not alone. Go flop at the side.
Oh,
on top.
I
so
get
it's
it.
a challenge.
It's a tug of war.
On top. I understand that no.
Yeah.
Sure, dog.
So, why don't you do something to end it, dog? Like
no,
like for instance, he says
it's not ending anything.
Yeah. Oh, like
like try not to be alone.
Hey, mfana.
Abankhana.
Kurle after moya kwena. Right.
Like ntana
talk about it.
I wanna in life. And you always wonder what happiness would look like as a person. And then
so for you, can I please ask, what is happiness according to you, Bafesh?
I was about to say that. You know, like happiness is, you know,
it's chabilenyana.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you see what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's happiness, dog. You can't even put words to it. Okay, cool. No, it's not even that. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Dan. I went through it countless times, and I did it to a point where me and Solitude were best friends. Like you get lost in the sauce. Like, as much as being in your own space, like some me time, like doing shit by yourself, you like it's mandatory. Like you have to.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, it gives you time to do some self-introspection and all those other good things like self-developing mechanisms and all those other good things. But every now and again, or a few times in the month, you just have to spend time with someone other than yourself. You know, just be around, just be in somebody else's presence. You know, exchange energies.
Makes them feel important.
Not even, because they are. Exchange thoughts, exchange energies, you know, sometimes even if you don't conversate, just sit in silence. It's cool, but just be in somebody else's presence. I think that will help a lot because, like I said, I think that to counteract loneliness, you don't necessarily have to be alone. And whenever you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, because now you have to balance like the school and not being alone part. Because as soon as you do not be alone, like that one is is a very extreme social sport in its own, because it requires time, energy, and whenever you think about it, you could be like, that time and energy I could be.
So that's why getting me, not to worry, man. This thing ends soon.
And then
when it ends, that's when I'll start to rearrange everything, do this, do that, then look and see, okay, now I can do this, I'm free.
You can do yourself.
I can catch up.
You can catch up on your social life.
Life is a straw and everything. One mad.
Eat life is a straw.
So you feel like the life that you're living now, it's not
the life that I'm living now, not the life that I want to live.
Oh,
yeah. Or basically, like this is one of those sacrifices for the life that you want to live.
Yeah, I'm playing it safe.
Also, if you say no,
yeah.
That's when you're working for something big, and then it's do or die.
Yeah, this is like that crunch time.
So, if I may ask, like this thing, is it happening to me only, or you guys?
No, once upon a time,
like to ask you, are you doing what you want to do? Are you living the way you want to live?
Yeah.
Why so?
I could say so.
Why?
Simply because I'm happy with most of the things that I'm doing.
Are those things you're doing the things that you want to do?
Okay, initially school, it's something that I never wanted to do. But then it has led me to some things that I want to do. It's only now that I get to realize I had to go to school. Because the field that I'm currently in, Bloodline brand, the RawThoughts podcast, so it's affiliated with a lot of things that I'm doing because of I went to school. So yeah, I'm thankful, dog. I'm not saying everything is perfect now, but then I'm thankful I went to school.
You took that route.
And then even though dog challenges are always there, like it or not, challenges are always there. Rich or poor, challenges are always there. But then obviously you just gotta find a way to maneuver through them. You just gotta find a way of fighting with them. So it's more like in fact, even though life is hard, dog, doesn't mean you don't have to smile. Because if you're not smiling, you're making everything even more worse. You're making it more hard. Doesn't mean if you're going through some shit, you don't have to go out. Go out and feel. Maybe you feel better when you're socializing with people. Because if you're gonna keep on saying fuck, life is hard, let me just take time. It's fine to take time in process until
taking time off is cool.
We digest everything, but then don't shy away from things that can actually make things feel better.
Wait, here's a question, because I was talking to, yeah. Yeah. So, do you like not have the urge to do anything social?
I have,
but
I'm scared for it.
Or you're scared of jeopardizing the future?
That's why you're not getting me. I told myself not to worry, man.
Honestly, I don't think this is as big of a deal as we're making it out to be. Because I think at some part of our lives, we're going to have to make certain sacrifices just so we can reach a certain goal.
But in other words, I can say it might depend on what kind of a person you are. Some people are weak. This thing might take you and on. Other suicides, in fact, one prayer.
Suicide and fun.
Because of loneliness.
And
the tricky part is when you meet people be like, yeah, talk to people. You just can't go to people and be like, this is that.
And because that, it ain't what it is. It ain't what
so sometimes the invested people what they find about are they like, do this. For you to be able to talk to people, you must do this first. Yeah. Approach them, blah blah. If you can, maybe let's say girlfriend, girlfriend, ke re ba sgane ba raiwen okay
Raiwen wa gana so fuck ke ba gana sir phela ba wetsu monna hao
Anton mara
Raiwen padaka
niggas have it tough in these streets, ne?
but now we losing
But le khana so vele manyan. I win.
mara Anton
I don't want to lie, could never be me.
so ba fit I think that's why it depends on motho mtshwanga bona.
No, but when you're situation vele.
Yeah, that's why let me just do this thing right ke fetse.
Yeah, and then we'll catch up after you've done you have completed.
okay
But the question I have in mind is what if after it's going to be worse?
nah, but then you shouldn't be worried about things that you cannot
So
control.
you
You literally worrying about something that you don't even know of which that's why you can be feeling like this at most times. You're working towards your future now. You just gotta believe. You gotta stay grounded and believe. The things that I want in my mind, manifest them. They're gonna come, and it's gonna happen, dog. If you wanna live free, if you feel like you don't wanna be in this situation, fight for that. Fight for that freedom. You literally, like, in fact, everything that you want, as with your soft life, you're working towards it. So do that. Make sure how it's all. Let's say, for instance, someone that's on the ground now, say it's a CEO. You can't be the CEO. You have a lot of things to cover, but then you have free time. You have your own time. And they want to have a post. Freelance. You can be able to do that. You can be able to chow your man, only freelancer. But then it's again as and it doesn't mean you're not working. If it's gonna be worse. Try and make sure you work hard to an extent that you get to hire people to do things for you. That way nothing.
Yeah, and then you empower the community.
Not the trick is now I'm not a hard worker. I'm a smart worker.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah, hardworking. People who are hardworking are our parents and our grandparents. Those who are hard workers.
Smart worker. Fast, lots of move.
No, not about like qualification.
Mara I understand.
Mara ka uthola ntwana u ringa vari fellet 300%.
So yeah, that's literally it. You get to choose.
Yeah, that's what has been happening. Wabona vele.
Yeah,
nothing much, just loneliness. Say live about khana vele bukele and everything. Lo na decide ka da lintsha gore mino gore na something.
Come on, husband, I feel so much sharp. Not the prison. Not the prison.
Yes. Yeah, you can tell Gaskin.
It's listening slowly.
Beautiful boys.
Why is it? But then very. Mzansi.
Vale.
I'm Vanai. Now, and I even feel like Saluda. Because if it but my
I'm a since failure.
It's never sexual. It's never sexual, like when you're a child.
No, it's crazy, dog. You try, like, boy, literally we try, boy. I know again. Fuck.
But then no. No, let's save that one for the end. I had this thing. I was, like I said, I was talking to, Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about this. Like, nowadays, I feel like more and more of our generation, lack the urge to do anything. Like, and we have, because we spoke about it different times, but not in this, like, not looking at it from this lens. Because when, like you said, sometimes you go out, but then you be like, nah, let me just go back, because you're addicted to what? That solitude. You in solitude became cool dudes, and now you're reaching high altitudes of loneliness. So fading now. To back what I was saying. What I was saying was, nowadays most of our peers lack the urge to do anything. Case in point, today I didn't want to wake up or something like that. I spent the day in bed. Some they have schoolwork and they have enough time at the post today, you know, I'm today go tune at it, go tune. But then as soon as I will have that PC, that urge, it somehow dissipates.
Yeah.
On top. And I was reading a piece the other day. I was spinning in my chair because not about I got qualification. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, you just spin in your chair in a boardroom, sipping soda, eating a croissant. But
Consultant CEO.
yeah, consultant, because I'm a young CEO. You know what I'm saying? But as I was spinning in my chair, eating a croissant, I almost puked. But I ended up reading this thing. So this thing was like, as human beings, you know, our dopamine levels are not supposed to reach certain levels, you know. And in order for dopamine to be secreted, there has to be stimulation. I'm happy. That's the dopamine levels in you talking. You're happy because something happened to trigger the secretion of the dopamine. Stimulation has to happen.
If it never lost, hey.
No, my man, stay with me. Stay with me.
Dopamine.
Dopamine is a happiness hormone.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Single drugs. But then now, what happens is... Yeah, that's when you feel happy and not crying and shit.
So,
but then now, my point I was getting at is that study also went to say on that nowadays, especially us with our cell phones, our devices, always consuming stuff, you know. Mandem was saying that it was listening to music, listening to another nigga's problems and shit. Like, we're always consuming all the time, you know. And that results in high levels of dopamine being secreted. And in turn, too much of a good thing is a bad thing. We end up feeling the way we are feeling. Hence why I think, I could be wrong, correct me in the comments, I think that's why we have high levels of depression and anxiety and all those other mental illnesses, because now we are confronted by a lot of stimulation. Whereas when we look back, not saying our predecessors, being our uncles, brothers, mothers and aunties, did not have such problems. They did, just that they had different triggers and different causes. You know what I'm saying? So now with us, it's that thing, we are always stimulated by something. Because now, case in point, you wake up and you don't even check if you're breathing or not. First thing you reach for is for your phone. The first thing you reach for is for your phone. What does that do? You become stimulated. You see something you like, them shoes, that New Balance 660. You know what I'm saying? You be like, the shoes are fire, super fire. You see that Jordan 1 you've been wanting, done OG retro, you know what I'm saying? 2017. Jordan wore that shit somewhere then, you know. You see that already stimulated. Dopamine it's secreted. You open your laptop or your music or connect the aux or your music. I'm talking. No, and like I'll text them on the give it to JPD fan. Or text I'll text the back area to which is a JPD fan. Stimulated, no. More dopamine. Cause exactly. Cause you know what time you more yeah, so for fun. So no, in turn, those dopamine levels end up reaching an all-time high. In some people it ends up being off the charts. And then one day you just wake up with zero urge to do anything. Some people have zero urge to live.
That's for sure.
Yeah, so that's where I was at. So now it brings me to my statement. Do you think we should like the correct thing let's limit the we know where we're getting our stimulation from. But then do you think it's something we can actually achieve? Because we know to help reduce some of the stimulation we're getting as a youth. Let's talk about us. Me, you and my boy and production team behind the camera.
Sure.
We know let's say we can be like, on Sunday I'm going, you know, zero technology. I'm closing my laptop, I'm switching off my phone. Sure. I don't do Gram, Twitter, everything, Snapchat, none of that shit. You know, read a book, go to the park, listen to the birds chirp,
catch up with yourself and not the world.
Catch up with and like just breathe. When was the last time you actually noticed that I'm fucking? You know what I'm saying? Just look at nature the way it is. Me one in your I eat.
Yeah.
Just find something to do, dog.
Yeah. Like other than being on a device or just do something. But
I feel like we're so connected to these things because most of the time
our whole life is on that shit.
Exactly, but then at the same time, not getting anything to do as one of the things that us to catching up with other people's
lives and shit.
And then you're not even being worried about your own life. Because I saw that, dog, it's much more simple, dog. You can live without your phone, but then a lot of people think, you can't live without your phone.
Yeah, no, I did it.
Because
now I'm living without my phone. I have a phone, but I'm living.
What?
Yeah. No.
Okay, cool. Get X.
Yeah.
Because people are not Mzansi for the.
Not the prison. You must put the disclaimer. They're gonna think you're arrested.
This past week, so I've been busy, dog. To an extent that dog. You know, cover the video and I'm not even chatting with people. Next. And then, hey, like in fact, like you can feel horring. But I don't wanna. You know what kind of situation whereby phone it's literally next to you, but then you can either not even like
you just sit in silence.
And then after I realize, can I have a phone? And so I told them too.
Yeah, Mara. How often do you think it happens?
I'm fine.
Because as soon as we have enough, as soon as it's
I didn't say I want to.
Even in class.
Is it happening because of you wanted to, or is it happening because of the situation that's happening around you? Like, is it something that you're controlling or?
Okay, I don't get your question. What?
Like, are you
asking based on experience?
Yeah, I know we are busy. Like, it's very simple. You are busy. You can live without your phone and everything.
No, it's happening because of the situation. But then I get to learn something through the situation. I'm sorry. I don't really need this thing. You understand? But then it's happening because of it's not because I've tried, dog. Like that's why into the exercise until for morning jog. They are very important because I'm also telling the meditator, for instance, yoga or running going for a jog.
Chances are they're gonna have a far better day.
Because you can literally go to your phone and then it's all a text or want something like hence what you were saying.
Yeah, like
sharp, but then the minute you grab your phone and then you see something.
Or the first thing you see is the post about somebody dying. Like boom. The other day we woke up, but Lizu took a face. I mean, we don't give a fuck, man. I'm just saying the people in UK gave a fuck.
Hence why the internet. Now we believe her we have to mourn her death.
Never.
No, I don't think on this continent we're gonna do that. But yeah.
Serious, ka. No, some post no.
Besides, I can't be mourning my oppressor. That's stupid.
Hey,
Mara, I don't want to sound political, Mara. That's stupid.
It is, though.
Imagine a snake biting me and then it dies and I cry.
Why?
Kill it out. That nigga me.
How?
I'm sharp, you know. But it's fine. Back on this very important thing. What?
And there's this thing of Mandela is dead.
He's not dead.
Mandela died in prison. There's another guy that looked like Mandela.
Wait, you say he was a clone?
Yeah, that's why there's this thing called the Mandela effect. Like, what's it?
The conspiracy department, that's a very interesting conspiracy.
It is.
It's like, I think we should have an episode where we just talk about conspiracies. Like, we just come through with a favorite conspiracy. You just talk about it.
Yes.
But let's put a pin in it. But on this thing, like, do you think really it's something like us? Can we reduce the level of stimulation we get from the outside world?
Now we say
because I think it will help a lot with our mental health.
It will.
Can we? Is it something we can achieve? Because it's cool to talk about it and be like, yeah, here are the steps. You know, grab a titty, But can actually putting your phone away and grabbing a TV help you with?
Yeah, it can. It can actually.
Grabbing a TV helps.
For sure.
To some people, it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
It won't be easy because you're already glued in, dog. Like
We are glued in.
it's something that you feel like you need it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So it's a habit, and hence why we cover the habits and fit to get the habits. Hence why they are habits. Like you cannot leave Manzala. That's a child. It won't register to you. You can do this without it. Manzala.
And also, do you think it is because like people normally, or let me not generalize, but do you think it may be because we don't have anything to do outside of our gadgets?
We do have, but then we're choosing to be ignorant towards everything that we can do. Because it's even fucked up. Because nowadays, dog, people cannot express emotions. It simply shows how the technology is slowly taking away.
No, it is.
That sense of being human. In fact, like literally last week, I was in a situation, and then she's like, "Dog, I love you." And so I'm like, "Cool, okay, sharp." And so,
That's like
I can relate that to
future millionaire extraordinaire. It's like billionaire extraordinaire. Motor, I love you. Or cool. I don't know.
No, you know why
I don't want to lie. I don't know where you're going with that, man. Just that point. You saying cool.
No, me saying cool. It's because of Ntutsari Chuni. Understand? You don't deserve go guy that energy until like if flow pay. So the reason why I keep writing it's because of I can't ring the bellas.
No, bellas and affecting our mental
explain to me
health.
why you did what you did until I reckon I won't be able to explain it to you now, but then I'll type it down.
Yo, I want to
understand? That's how fucked up it is. That's the thing. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to vent. So I feel like I could write it down. At least.
It's like she didn't even write it down. She typed it down.
Yeah.
There's a difference between writing something with your hand and a pen.
And it's something that you can tell now. You can tell me now. And so even a really personal touch. And so really feeling it. And then so until it doesn't feel the same anymore.
It happens.
Because it lacks emotion. Takes the emotionless stuff.
It happens. I've once had a similar problem as yours. I just had to accept it. Like this.
Because like
every time we have to talk, it's
because life is not fair.
Until then, when we laugh, we are together. But when we talk, it's there's nothing.
Sometimes we be in love with the phone.
Because it's even fucked up.
The actual person.
We be chatting from time to time, the stickers and everything. It's fire convo. And then when we get to meet up, we have to talk. We don't have that feeling, but then reconnect via phone.
That human connection is lost. It's being replaced with a device.
Because of the devices, because of technology. It's fucked up. How can you put it right?
But it's a problem. When you must approach it in a way where you fix it.
But then how?
You must teach her to open up.
So that's much. It's too much.
I can't teach you how to. I want to open up. I can't teach you how to conversate.
That's a basic.
Like I had a similar problem. Like in fact, you can try. There's nothing you can do. That thing is a problem. You never solve it.
So what happened to you? What happened to you? What was your situation?
My solution was
situation. No, what was your situation?
The same thing. When you have to talk about serious things, is the person prefers
texting. I can't speak because I'm chubby.
Like when we together, when we have to talk, it's like
as a trend in Yanamar.
They saw this shit on the thing and
that's how we're completely blank. So they didn't value to me like as a joke, man. This person doesn't care, doesn't want to talk. No, this thing is a problem. And it's a problem of a problem because then it doesn't even know actually what is causing this problem.
Exactly.
I'm told.
Exactly. Same thing I told you, Lena.
So,
when they partly I was sharp. On John. I'm not going to chat, I was sharp. But like I'm trying like the putsize one. If we talk on tune to say so, do you think you are human enough now?
I believe
are you complete?
I believe
because you like the basic skills, dog. Basic human skills. No, come try it.
Vision, future billionaire, extraordinaire.
But I feel like behavior, but the excuses because of the behavior. But the excuses because of the behavior.
Oh shit! I just had an epiphany. Nick, no, I got Tiffany. But
I'm in so silence.
no, Nick, that Nick, I got Tiffany. Tiffany, I need. I had to. No, I just thought, no. I think at the same time, you know, I was saying like stimulation and all those other good things. I think sometimes we, as people, especially not age group, our peers and shit, it could be the things we see on social media, Netflix, Showmax, Disney Plus, Paramount, HBO, whatever the fuck you do, pirating streaming services. Sometimes the content we watch, we consume, somewhere, somehow, consciously or unconsciously, we apply those personality traits from different characters into our own lives.
Yeah, that's true.
What the? Sure.
That's true.
And in the end, we think like the shit we might see something like the shit. Let me make an example of our favorite, one of our favorite sitcoms, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like how Smith was interacting with the ladies in that, and then boom, you may be like, I want to try this out.
Obviously.
Yeah, and then you pull up okay, baby girl, go next to the dictionary, let kablam. That's all. That's all. And then now what adopt that character's personality traits, and then you adopt them. I don't know what it is other people are watching, but it could be subconsciously it seeps in, it sinks into their personality trait, and then what's gonna use some also I'm emotionally unavailable.
Imagine that.
And
I feel like
like some shit like that, because he or she saw a series of a nigga who was emotionally unavailable, and they thought it was cool.
I want to be cool.
I'm
doing this thing to you.
Long term. So guys, I guess like the thing.
You're tall.
So it can be one of those elements. Because I don't think we get it. There are those cases where other people can't necessarily articulate their feelings, and emotion. That's cool. But then there are those ones who think this shit is just for aesthetics.
That's why cricket excuses fail. How can excuse fail?
I'll rate it.
Fuck. 100. Mati 100.
No,
Ladu.
The next do Ladu.
What's it about Ladu?
But I'm done back to what he was saying about achieving the simulation. Continue.
Achieving the simulation.
Continue talking about.
No, I was just saying, like, if ever we were to like limit the amount of stimulation we get, like try to reduce it.
First, that's why I was like,
no, I was saying, like, how do we go about it, and is it attainable?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is.
How do we go about it?
Okay.
This is more like an awareness thing. We know about this. We want solutions that we can implement.
I feel like it is attainable, but then to certain people. It depends on how you think, and it depends on how you do things. Because some people believe they have to read a code in order to know what to do in their life.
That's why we come up
you don't listen
with
to
our
yourself.
own.
Like, for instance, how can you follow a page of wake up in the morning, to go to gym, come back, so. And then hence why I feel like that's why you reading a novel, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should do things according to how the novel says. I heard a novel because of after novel, okay, sharp.
Yeah, but
50 steps of becoming rich.
Don't forget, there are some things that you can learn from that novel.
That's what I'm saying. Because people tend to read the novels or consume And so telling certain things because of after that they think instantly life is gonna change.
Oh.
And then that's not how it is. You don't apply the things how they are into your life. But then you're taking advices for whatever information that you're consuming, you have to reflect it back to your own way of doing things.
Here's the thing.
And then
because now one thing I don't think people
go trade.
People try. I will speak on that in a minute. I was about to say this cool shit. Advice, guys, is just somebody else's perspective.
Yeah.
And so
Experience.
Perspective, experience. Fair, it's
advice. It's nothing more than that. It's just a perspective on your life. Or
you coming
it's
to
like
me. Coming to me, yeah,
I'm gonna tell you how I see.
I'm like, but then the ultimate decision, it's all up to you. It's up to you. Because you can come to me, Two minutes. How? Execute it. Get advice, advice, but then at the end of the day, you gotta choose. You know your own way. You know life how it's if I allow if I'm not
yeah, that's why more life in the life is in your hands. Your life is in your hands.
So
it is in your hands.
If you look at these hands, yeah, you'll see your life. Like, just look at your hands.
Yeah,
Mara serious, but
no, it is in our hands.
In your hands.
And then sometimes you know, and it's fine.
So basically, what we are saying is people who have chains. Chains is doing this. We're going to try and do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they shouldn't be peeping on other people's hands.
Yeah.
This is you.
This is you.
And as soon as you losing
your shit crumbles, you're gonna tilt and then fall.
It's shy.
But then it's fine.
It's up to you.
You apply Vaseline.
You apply it. No one is going to apply it for you.
And then
that's why I probably be ashy as shit.
So make by all means of the decisions you take. They are from you and the things you want to do.
Prefer apply learn.
Yeah.
Apply stuff sako Mzansi,
not the president. I'm telling you. Because in fun, when I was in jail, I was low key, you know, and shout out to supporters that wrote me. I was eating food, working out, and going to sleep. You know. And I was singing. When I was in jail, I was low key. No, he's saying Mzansi, not the president, because most of our people, especially Kukas and because AK Podcast guys, people think Mzansi is the president.
We are strong.
But we don't know what's it's a more plan.
And the man not the advertiser died. If you to the sponsor. Network.
Pila Sunday.
Bargaman Daman, none of me Maharaj. I can't
I'm achieving the stimulation.
You don't tell it. Something and they get like the pig moon.
So when I know what you have a sister to me, when I'll cover that boy.
And people have a certain way of treating people. It's power. I'm fine. People are share the talk.
Shitty boy.
Come on,
if I'm production team,
like Tomara shop and the sanitizer at the same time. Give me for advertisement.
Like we told you, it's a life it's smooth. Who made it to be this way? You. No one else.
Yeah, guys, pray. Akis.
Something.
Oh shit. So this is a chance on the Maharaj.
Yeah.
That I want to tell my show Maharaj stuff.
Are they gonna be able to see it? Control.
Habib by Maharaj. Habib Salam.
Never to sue of it.
Madam first time on fill a business card to sharp.
Did you send him an email?
Sharp. No.
Yeah, you have to send me an email, you know.
Yeah, so I feel to.
Like it, something. Mara, no, let's talk about good little rich dad, poor dad. Niggas be dropping out of school because of rich dad, poor dad. That's some stupid ass shit. Akwato shasha. Kirenga kawe na vele bra, ukam. That's some stupid ass shit. Unkile buka allowance ka fail. Ana textbook, ana stationery and ngwa fail.
Poor dad.
Yeah.
Just imagine, ask yourself.
Why are you okay? Cool.
Why are you ignorant?
Nah, nigga, see, mara elintana, the boy.
Ignorance is what?
It's bliss.
Soft life. Nanya kazaka man. Noratshara.
Yeah, no.
Hey,
that comes in.
Yeah, so in Chile, if you never let the child need in town, color need in town, you know.
Little titty there, little titty here.
Ko life ngaka.
Yeah, like so far.
Shem. In a life yaka mfana ka ke move.
It's like automation.
Go plus
Yeah.
Plus Hollywood.
And like, it was one of those nights.
The bitches were bad and the money was good.
Later. Skat me go trauma.
Okay, cool. No, life has been.
Next.
Life has been like being. I'm coming out of my shell. You know.
How?
Alright. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, man.
No, I am, and it's a good sign.
Yeah.
I'm growing and I'm evolving as a person. I mean, my hair's coming in thicker, the edges edging on. It's crazy, dog. You know
The hair's becoming bigger.
Yeah, no, it's thicker now. You know what I'm saying?
It's moisturized.
It's moisturized. You know, my skin is also moisturized. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dark skinned and glowing. You know, like it's something you have to ask yourself. How did you reach that level, bro? And
ask yourself.
And I did that by drinking water and minding my own business. And
there's no more green tea. These boys don't want to buy green tea.
no, guys, we drink still water because tap water is disgusting. And the reason why you niggas don't have green tea, you know why, dog. You guys didn't buy groceries. But other than that, life has been good, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's alright, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it now, dog. It's crazy. I had to a shade.
Looking at the blank screen, my friend.
Nah, I'm looking up in my future because it's at the top.
Yeah.
So I know you're gonna have to calm down because I'm speaking. No, the top of the car. Keep cleaning that when I have to put it back on because I think it's about to rain. But yeah, I can't relate. But
hey,
yeah, I'm just babbling, dog. Wait, this episode is an introduction.
Yeah, I wrote. Yeah.
There is booze with one babbling codes. They won't come around.
No, I want more life in it. When the Lord has been blessing you, you're gonna have to look like it. Cause now, when He looks at you, He's like, "How? Do you feel like the blessings of that boy?" I think they should be sizzling in His spirit. So if they're not sizzling in His spirit, He might think, "Hey man, he's missing out here in these streets." You know, so I have to look like it and talk like it. You know.
So everything is now, my boy.
I mean, a few ups and downs, a few cheats there, a few cheaters here. It's alright. I ain't complaining. Some cheaters till this, it was crazy.
Anampana ishikaphela mfana.
Ushota ka spouse, ushota ka mulingani.
Konzol. Mutsayisana more.
Linchane sayino.
Konzol re agane konzol.
Abone invoice, approve invoice.
Wangusha.
Korko mo pelo mo tsa
ba. Invoice yaka. O jele shota invoice yaka, but it's fine. I don't want to go there.
Wait boy.
I can't do this.
Tell me something that I don't know.
Something that you don't know. My boy.
Hey,
okay.
Yesterday's
something you don't know.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
You found love number one.
Oh, so no, we have to wrap up. When production team is growing impatient and shit, but something you don't know is that there was this one Saturday night, you know, the money was good.
The bitches were
and the bitches were bad. But you know, welcome back to another episode of RawThoughts The Podcast. Guys, he's fucking up my mojo and I'm flowing. He's come down already to the two. So the horrible fire and
then it's a mojo. Over mojo.
So I gotta pop girls. Guys,
who's this?
like, I don't know that boy, but as I was saying, but then welcome back to another episode of RawThoughts Podcast, guys. And I'm your boy, Chocolate Night, friendly neighborhood chocolate. The reason why diabetes is off the charts nowadays in these streets, in these sheets. And you know, I'm not doing this thing alone. Nal X, I solve
earphones.
On 12.
No. Yeah, earpods.
I'm done. Same time. I like saying this word. You know, future billionaire, extraordinaire, fashion connoisseur. As a race and gender. No, but then hold on. Zoom in on this flash shit. I'm gonna zoom in on this flash shit.
Yeah.
Zoom in on this flash shit.
Yeah, I dreamed of it.
You know, a quick ad. You know what I'm saying? Quick ad. A word from our sponsors. You know what I'm saying? You know, go to the website. You fucking.
My mention, Mzansi.
Yeah, you know, go check them out on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, at that line. Just pow. You know, they have a website, it's running now. They have hoodies and on 5 sleeping. Okay. Yeah, but then podcast promoting good shit, and you know, if you have something you want to promote, get to the people. Or email.
This puzzle shops are as pirate.
Yeah, we'll send this puzzle shop. On to Molly, one time you saying that we connect.
Snow pie.
This snow pie. Yeah, but then guys, that has been the episode. I don't know that sounded like we just starting, but we are finished. Boom. We are done. So I don't know. So again. I don't know. I guess what must happen, but stay well.
Like, subscribe, what.
Oh yeah, like, subscribe, share, comment, tag.
Do we ever say that?
No.
Yeah, you never say that.
We don't. Today we did. Download, save, tag, comment. You know, turn on the notifications. Follow on the gram. Don't put the thing in post.
But I'm sure you watched the
you know, watch with your parents, you know, because I'm the kid that tell you to look up to. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, come on.
Yeah, that has been RawThoughts, guys.
That was bad,
Yeah.
It's a